Hey there, beautiful souls, how are you feeling? So today I just wanted to share a little bit with you about light body activation and receiver crystals that switch on in your body, in your energy fields, and how you can kind of help this process or assist yourself in making this process easy for you. And also as well to uncomplicate this process, because if you Google light body activation or you read up on light body activation, there are so many different kind of theories, concepts, ways that people kind of tap this knowledge and explain this knowledge, and a lot of it is too much, right? It is a complex process, but we don't need to make it complex and complicated. Now, you got your physical body, okay, here in this reality. You've got your mental body, your emotional, your spiritual bodies. You've got extended components of your light body, different geometries, some very close to you, some that extend out through the field, a number of different geometries and shapes. We don't need to go into those. It's unnecessary. Although I have discussed it in previous videos, but I want to make this simple. You've also got what I call transmission centers running through the center of your body. They're also up above your body and down below your body. And all of these components, they naturally switch on because we're here on Earth to go through this so-called ascension process where we become less dense, lighter, higher in our frequency, and our light body switches on. Now, our thoughts are electrical and our emotions are magnetic. Now, we all talk about love and how important love is. Love is important for healing. Love is a powerful energy that transmutes all things. Anything negative can be transmuted through love. Any negative vibration, emotion, any kind of low vibrational negative circumstance or event can be changed and shifted through love, which emanates from the heart space through meditation and simple intention. So what we can do as a human species, as individuals here on this planet, waking up, is simply open our hearts and just set a very simple intention to allow the love to spill out from our hearts and to activate and magnetize and pull all of the components of our light body into the right space to be activated. Now, within your field, okay, within your physical body and within your energy field, as we kind of activate our light body, these little crystals, they switch on. There are crystals within the boundaries inside our physical body, but on an etheric level around this area. There's crystals in our energy field. There's one particular crystal which is in the right hand side of your brain. I put a video about this about 5 years ago, talking about the different components of the light body. You can Google it. I think it was called fifth dimensional extraterrestrial light body. It's several years old, but I talk about this crystal and all the components of the light body. It's worth going and watching. It's an old video, but the information's still relevant. Now, this little crystal that's inside your brain, it's an etheric crystal. Where your ear is here, if you go up a couple of inches and in, it's right in there, about 1.5 inches into your brain. Now, there are a lot of people that go to the doctors, they think they've got a brain tumor. or they go to the doctors because they've got some seriously crazy headaches. What this little crystal does when it switches on, it picks up and receives information. It's a little bit like the pineal gland. It's like a satellite dish. I mean, the pineal gland does so many other functions. This thing is just literally a receiver of light, a receiver of biophotons, a receiver of data, of information. When it switches on and activates, it pulls in energy and photons from our celestial sisters and brothers. And as these photons are pulled in through this kind of receiver, they're downloaded into your DNA. This information also comes in through our eyes. We pick it up through our pineal gland. It comes down through our crown, and even the axiotonal lines that kind of flow through the external matrix and blueprint of our physical body. They pick up these information streams too, and they download it into our DNA, and this helps us activate that divine knowledge and wisdom within inside of us. Now, a lot of people will tell you that you need to do this to activate your Merkaba. You need to do this to activate your light body. You need to do this to bring your transmission centers online. You've got an alpha up above and omega way down below, the in point and the out point, where we kind of download sacred codes and we give birth to them into the planetary grids. And to switch these things on, people will say you need to go through a certain process, and there is a process. And we kind of dive into it really deeply in our Facilitator Level 2 training. But through the simple, conscious expression of your own divine love coming from your own heart space, that magnetic frequency, it can simply flow out through the boundaries of your body, out through your energy field, and start to amplify the love in your space and bring all of the components of your light body into action. The higher you vibrate, the easier this process is, and love is the catalyzing factor. So instead of getting caught up in this whole kind of like systematic approach to activating your light body, you can just simply open your heart, and you can just allow love to spill out from you. And catalyze that intention by that simple choice. I want to activate my multi-dimensional light body right now. And you open your heart and you feel the emotion, the love, the joy just emanating from your heart space out into the field. And as it does, you just become very settled and present and still, and you start to tune into those mental, emotional, spiritual bodies. You start to tune into the different faculties and elements of your multidimensional light body, not by trying to find them and discover them, but by simply being present and extremely still. And by being in that present and still space, you're going to tap the subtleties of the energy field housing your physical body, and you'll become aware of what's happening. Now, it can be a bit of a slower process going around it this way, but it's much less effort. You've just got to open your heart. You haven't got to get caught up in all the complexities. You haven't got to get caught up in which codes and which streams of data go into these transmission centers and that transmission centers. It's all irrelevant. You can simply open your heart, be in that present state of awareness, and allow your body to do what it naturally does. It's like healing, right? I can never heal you. All I can do is trigger an internal process within you. I can facilitate a process to send biophotons, light, data into your energetic field, so you can shift and transmute certain elements of stuck energy, so your body can naturally self-heal. I can't actually heal you. Anyone that tells you a healer is full of shit. It's that simple. And when we train people to be facilitators, to facilitate a process, to help the other person step into the space so they can self-heal. The same thing applies to light body activation. All you've got to do is be in the space, be present, open your heart, and get out of the way. And it's a natural process, like giving birth. Just like giving birth, doctors and nurses, they ruin the process. They give the human being, the mother, they give them drugs, which goes through to the baby. You know, the baby comes out whilst the woman's lying down, legs up in the air, okay? That isn't how a woman should give birth. A woman should give birth standing up. It's a much more natural process. We interfere with everything as humans, and our light body process is no different. So let's get out of the way, open our hearts, be very, very centered and still. Now, it's very, very important why I'm saying be centered and still, because by being centered and still, you allow that magnetic frequency of the heart to flow through your mental body. And then what happens is the mental body starts to pull that electrical energy into shape too. Remember I said at the start, your thoughts, they're magnetic. So your emotions are magnetic and your thoughts are electrical. Okay, the magnetic frequency of the emotions of the heart will start to pull the thoughts, the electrical pulses, into alignment. And the mind becomes even stiller. And all of that energy goes towards helping your light body evolve and activate. Instead of having those chaotic thoughts in your head, those electrical impulses, which a lot of the time aren't very positive. Okay, we can catalyze a whole instruction set to bring online and reassemble and reactivate our original divine cosmic crystal blueprint by simply opening our hearts. Let's get away from all the complicated shit, okay? We make life far too complicated. Giving birth, health, we make health far too complicated. You know, all of these, you know, different diets and things like this. It's crazy, okay? Eating and nutrition is not complicated. Giving birth is not complicated. Activating your light body is not complicated. Breathing is not complicated. But we make all of these things complicated. It's crazy, okay? So my point is this: let's not be complicated. Let's go for simple, easy, effective, smooth, okay? The choice is yours, beautiful soul. Activate your light body. Bring these receiver crystals online, especially this Ombromium crystal. And just so you know, this Ombromium crystal is an Arcturian crystal. Comes from the planet Bevricon in the constellation of Boots. It's very powerful. Okay, we're a makeup of lots of different genetic encodements from many different species. You know, people say, oh, am I from the Pleiades? Am I from Lyra? Am I from Arcturus? Am I from this planet or this star or whatever? It's all a load of madness. We all come from different from multiple planetary homes, and we've had multiple experiences as souls incarnating on different planets, and we've picked up different streams of data, and our DNA has been shifted and changed, and we're a mixture of many different components. So this Arcturian crystal that's a part of you doesn't mean that you're Arcturian. It doesn't mean that all the other crystals come from this same planetary home. The different crystals in your multi-dimensional light body all have different data streams, instruction sets. They all communicate with different parts and components of your light body. They all perform different functions. Just like a liver does something different from a kidney. A kidney does something different from a spleen. The spleen does something different from the intestines. But all together, they make this beautiful human body that functions immaculately and can self-heal and doesn't need Big Pharma to pump some drugs down your throat. You can go out and eat Mother Nature. You can go on fruits and vegetables. We don't even need to go there, okay? You're amazing, beautiful soul. Go out into this world and love your sisters and your brothers. Love them fiercely and ferociously, and hug them tightly. And you know the golden rule of hugging, right? Never be the first to let go. You're amazing. Go and shine that beautiful, powerful, magical light. Illuminate the world, beautiful soul. And I'll see you again real soon. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.com. Go and check out Infinity. You get 7 days free access to the best high vibrational ascension tools for activating all different components of what you are. to raise your vibration, elevate your frequency, and expand your consciousness. Go and check it out. And remember to join our new Telegram group, Spiritual Gangster 1. And Gangster is Gangsta, numerical number 1. I will see you again real soon, beautiful soul. Keep smiling, keep laughing, keep dancing, have fun. Be like a little kid. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.
Hello, my name's Andy. Just completed Star Magic training. It's been absolutely extraordinary, actually. I do not know what to say. I have no words to put it in context, to be fair. I come here with plenty of issues, very deep issues, and we've had them all cleared. It's an amazing feeling. I never expected to really come out as such like this. My expectation now of my future has changed. Everything's changed within me. So hopefully now the outside of my world will change with it. Once I've got my voice back, I'll be able to speak up for myself. I've got my voice back as such in a metaphysical way. I don't know what else to say. I'm actually speechless, ironically, but it's been fantastic. I'd recommend it to anyone and everyone that wants to get into healing. Yesterday I had a massive experience. I've never witnessed, felt or experienced anything like it in my life. We'd done a meditation. Jerry brought in his starting. When we started, I was okay, didn't think I had too much emotion in me. Then I had emotion come up, which was sort of sadness and not nice feelings, and the tears come. But then my heart opened. I've never experienced anything like it. I had quite a few downloads, which was completely out of this world. It's completely changed me from the inside out. I would say I'm not the same person as I came. I can't even speak now from it. I don't know what happened completely, but I know that my heart opened, which I've never felt that before in my life. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, still speechless. I'd recommend this experience to anybody that wants to get into healing, wants to heal themselves, wants to help the planet. Anybody really, anyone and everyone should learn this eventually, yeah, I think.
What was your highlight of the week?
The heart opening, yeah, and the download from that meditation. Yeah, it completely knocked me off my feet more or less, yeah. My body was shaking. The power I felt within that moment was just immense. I felt so powerful that I'd never felt anything like it in my life. It's just, you can't put it into words really. I do not know what to say other than thank you. Thank you to everybody that came. Thank you to everybody that has facilitated healing. Thank you to everybody that's cooked food, that's done whatever. Just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.